All right, we live. My bad. I didn't. Even, I forgot I hit the goddamn go live button. But this is real quick, and I wanted to say something about fraternities and sororities, right? And I didn't know. Well, I did know. This is why I'm making this video. Black woke folk, or so-called conscious community cats, or these pro-blacks and shit, have been so confused about fraternities, sororities, and fraternities, right? And I said, these people, these pro-blacks, is just ignorant, right? So years ago, I remember years ago, I said, and I was part of the RBG movement, right? Years ago, I said the pro-black, the Black Power community, and RBG community needs to be more like sororities and fraternities. I'm thinking people gonna be like, yeah, you are right. They be, niggas hit the damn fan and got an attitude and felt sororities and fraternities was something negative or some bullshit. I'm telling you how these black folk think, right? And I'm gonna show you. And when I heard these people say this, I'm like, what are these fucking people talking about? Like, a lot of times you can tell when people do not have friends that are professional or family members who are educated in professional fields. You can tell by people's ideology and what they say, right? You must have not one frat member, not sorority member in your family or in your circle of friends. You're just totally ignorant. So, from that, all these years, I knew the pro blacks and the RBG people had this thing against sororities and fraternities, and I'm trying to understand what is you niggas so angry about. And I had to think about it. Oh, these cats been on YouTube listening to Steve Coakley and all these people talk about the black boule and you know, and they trying to be Greek and this old dumb talk. I said they got flooded by a bunch of by a bunch of misinformation on YouTube, right? All this anti-education, anti-college sentiments. Really, it's anti-establishment sentiments, and it's crazy. So, maybe a month ago, was a couple months ago on Facebook, I said sororities and fraternities here at these HBCUs and all these Power Fives and Group Five colleges and here in America, that shit don't have shit to do with ancient Greece, and it's not ancient Greece culture. It's American culture and Black American culture what these sororities and fraternities are doing. It don't have shit to do with Greece or ancient Greece. They just use those letters. Oh, Chief, you tripping? No, I'm not fucking tripping. A lot of these people just got this hate in them, and they're mad at any kind of organization that thrives and are about education, right? So let me show you. I said ancient Greeks didn't even have fraternities and sororities. Oh, Chief, you tripping, Chief X. Let me show you. Let me share my screen. Okay. I didn't know my people were this ignorant. Okay. All right, here we go, family. Now, you can easily look this up. Did ancient Greece, I typed in, did ancient Greece have sororities? No. Ancient Greece did not have sororities. Hey, Einstein. No, ancient Greece did not have sororities. Patriarchy. Ancient Greece was a, let me make this a little smaller, was a patriarchal society that oppressed women, limiting their participation in society. Women were expected to marry, have children, and perform household duties. They were not permitted to attend school, participate in political or military events, or attend social events. Now, they have this term that they use called Greek life, right? The term Greek life refers to organizations found on university campuses in North America. It has little to do with ancient Greece. The first Greek sorority like organization, Adelphian Society, Alpha Delta Phi, was established in 1851. The first sorority to take its current form was Phi Beta Phi in 1867. Now, let me show you this real quick. So, I made this post on Facebook. I don't know if you guys can read it, if this is big enough. Let me make it a little bigger. Let's see. So I do these debunkings on my Facebook page. I said myth and lies, debunking number 447. It says black fraternities and sororities don't have shit to do with ancient Greece, and it's all American and black American culture. So please stop trying to shame them out of your ignorance. The only thing is they use Greek letters. That's it. So there's other information. There isn't much information about fraternities or sororities in ancient Greece. But the words fraternity and sorority come from the Latin word soro, which means sister. The first fraternity in the United States was Phi Beta Kappa, founded in 1776 at the College of William and Mary in Williamsburg, Virginia. The fraternity was a secret society created by a group of students whose Greek motto was love of wisdom, the guide of life. Sororities are called, sororities are called part of Greek life because many fraternities and sororities use Greek letters to identify themselves. That's it. Ancient Greece didn't have sororities or fraternities. All that shit you see with the niggas dancing around and shit, uh, 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 um, is African American culture, people. Listen to what I'm telling you. Ancient Greece didn't do all these dances and stuff. That shit is our culture. And why you're against it is beyond me. Right? Now, so let me share this and continue, because we're not going to be here real long, right? Does ancient Greece have fraternities? Excuse me, that's right. No, ancient Greece did not have fraternities, but it did have clubs called heteroi, whatever. Right? Greek life refers to organizations on university campuses in North America and has little to do with ancient Greece. Right? Now, just to continue on, right? So they didn't have sororities, they didn't have fraternities. So it's not ancient Greek culture. We should not be shaming people who pledge to a sorority and fraternity. I think that's fucking a wonderful thing, right? So people ask the question because it's this phrase, Greek life, they use, right? So what is Greek life? Oops. All right. Greek life is a term for exclusive societies, fraternities, and sororities. They have an association with the university or college where they are established. Apart from the essential reasons why study in the USA, sororities and fraternities are also one of them. Many of them have various chapters spread over campuses. These fraternities and sororities are known for having individually, this is important. These fraternities and sororities are known for having individuality and a high standard of entry. Once you get access to Greek life, you will be friends for life and become colleagues with the people who are in your sorority or fraternity. Some fraternities and sororities also offer different aspects of college life, such as leadership, academics, and community service. All positive shit. All positive stuff, right? So when I asked the question years ago, I said, yeah, you guys need to be more like sororities and fraternities. Do more work in the community, right? Like, what is a sorority? A sorority is a college campus organization that promotes female friendship and community, amongst other things. What is negative about friendship, networking, and doing community work? Nothing. It's all great and positive. Who gives a shit if they got some Greek letters? Okay? Each sorority has its own set of goals, regulations, expectations, but all Greek organizations generally share them. Sororities serve a deeper function for their members than simply offering a place for new students to meet like minded friends. Greek life sorority listen, follows rigorous academic and behavioral standards. So, yes, this so called conscious community needs to be more like sororities and fraternities, right? And follow what? Rigorous academic and behavioral standards, which means members are responsible for their performance and actions. You niggas have been irresponsible. Now, what is a fraternity? Why a fraternity is Greek? To begin with, a fraternity is similar to a sorority, but only for men. A fraternity is a brotherhood formed around common goals and aspirations. That's a great thing. A fraternity is a brotherhood formed around common goals and aspirations. The members share their efforts, friendships, and knowledge. Together they learn, grow, and complete the fraternity. There isn't much difference between what are sororities and fraternities. The only distinguishing feature is that sororities for women and fraternities for men. Right? So it goes on, it talks about sororities and fraternities and why they use Greek letters. That's just how it jumped off. It's okay. You niggas use English letters. What's the fucking big difference, okay? Um, so what else was I gonna um, um, share? Um, yeah, fraternities and sororities, right? Um, in North America. It didn't say nothing about ancient Greece. Fraternities and sororities, brotherhood and sisterhood, are social organizations at colleges and universities. They are sometimes collectively referred to as Greek life, right? Generally, membership in a fraternity or sorority is obtained as an undergraduate student but continues thereafter for life, right? They say continues thereafter for life. I have so many friends in sororities and fraternities, and the way they network and meet up several times a year, do community work, and network and help each other and thrive off of each other is amazing. Right? Fraternities and sororities engage in philanthropic activities, host parties, provide finishing training for new members, such as instruction on etiquette, dress, and manners, right? And create networking opportunities for their newly graduated members. That is all positive. Conscious community ain't doing no philanthropic activities. They may host a fucking lecture and spew some fucking pseudo history. You guys have the audacity to try to bash these people, right? So when I made this post, right, I said, what are these people tripping on? So when you go down to the comments, I was like, Malcolm X was a frat member and a great man. He meant well for black folk and went to jail 20 times to fight for you ungrateful niggas' rights and died fighting for you. Y'all are fucking clueless and simply wrong. Don't ever diss Martin Luther King, right? So as a people who were like, oh yeah, the talented tenth, they just didn't understand. But um, I had to enlighten them that it didn't have shit to do with ancient Greece. They just used Greek letters and they used the word Greek life, which has its own little meaning. It is all American and African American culture. It's not ancient Greek culture at all. So you give a shout out to frat members and sorority members and thank them for their duties that they do. Thank them for the education that they got. Thank them for helping other black folk get educated and thrive in life. And stop listening to these whack jobs in the conscious community. I'm out.